So, uh, as all of you know, Sri Ramachandra has many beautiful pastimes. All of you can understand English, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Lord Ramachandra, it is, which is the scripture or which is the book in which all the different nice pastimes of Lord Ram are given? Anybody knows? That book is called Ramayana. What is it? Ramayana. And from that, we understand many different activities of God, that is, different activities. And I am going to tell you one after the another, different beautiful stories about Lord Ram. Okay. So before that, let's try to understand that God and God's name, Ram and Ram's name, both are same. Like you have different names, right? I can see the names Jahnavi, I can see Bhavya and Hamsini, Pujita. I can see Shaurya, Gopika, Amog, many of you. Krishi, Madhavi. Okay. But our names and our we are different. But in case of Krishna or in case of Ram, they and their name is same. God and God's name are the same. Okay, that means whenever you chant with feeling Krishna's name, then whenever you see Krishna's name, then that name, or whenever you chant Krishna's name, that name is same as Krishna. That means when you call, like if you remember, Draupadi was in difficulty and different situations, we see that many devotees are in difficulty and they chant Krishna's name, they chant Ram's name, and Krishna helps them, Ram helps them, Lord Ram helps them. How does God help them? They come in different forms. Like for Draupadi, when she was being disrobed by Dushasan, Krishna came in the form of unlimited cloth and saved her from embarrassment. Okay? Because she chanted, Hey Govinda, Hey Gopal, Hey Vrajanath, Hey Ramanath, Hey Krishna. Like that she chanted. Okay? So we should also develop the habit whenever we are in difficulty, we should chant Krishna's name or Ram's name. All of you know the mantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra that we chant. Can we chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You can chant this mantra even in Kirtan, like while clapping. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what is the power of holy name? So there was one robber, okay? He would loot. He was staying in a forest, big forest, and he was a robber. His name was Ratnakar, okay? So this robber was very ferocious. He would loot people. He would stop them who would go to from that forest. He would stop them in their way and he would rob them. He would catch hold of them. He would beat them. He will take away all their money and after that he would kill them. So that is how dangerous this robber was. Okay. Dacoit, not just robber, he was a dacoit. Okay. So this dacoit would kill innocent people just for money. That is how very sinful people can be. Okay. So this Ratnakar, he would catch people in between their way, and he would kill them. So one time Narad Muni was passing from that area, and that Narad Muni saw that this person has committed so many sins. I need to deliver him. I need to save him from that. So actually, if you see that great souls or great sages like Srila Prabhupada, they are always wanting to save us from all bad habits. Bad habits make us bad. Okay? Nobody is actually bad. God has created us very pure. But because we forgot God, we show many bad habits and we become bad. So this Ratnakar, so he uh, so Narad Muni thought that I will deliver this sinful person who is always doing bad things. So he stops to talk to him and he says that you are a dacoit, you are killing people for no reason. Why are you doing all these sinful activities? So this dacoit said, why am I doing? What do you mean? I have a family to raise. I have family to take care. Okay. So for them, I need lot of money, and therefore I kill people to raise my family, to raise my people. Okay. So I don't care what anybody else thinks. So Narad Muni says, Are you are doing it to feed your family, but you are killing so many people. Because of that, there is reaction. Reaction, you understand? Like you put finger in the fire, what will happen? It will burn, right? So similarly, if we do something wrong will happen to us. Very simple to understand, right? So our Narad Muni says that why are you doing all these things? Why don't you understand that everything that you do will come back, and you have to pay for all that wrong that you have done, and many bad things will happen to you. You will suffer. You will be miserable. So you are doing it for your family, but is your family going to share all that sinful results, all that punishment that is going to come? So he says, yes, of course, I know my family will not reject me. They are accepting the food that I have earned for them. So they will also accept the punishment with me. So Narad Muni says, okay, I will wait here. You go and ask your family whether they are ready to share your sins. So he goes home and he says, he calls his sons and daughters and wife, and he says that, you know what? I spent my whole life committing sins, killing people, looting them, murdering them, getting money from them, and all of that I did just for you, just to save you, just to nourish you, just to feed you, just to raise you. Okay? So now, are you not going to share my sins that I have committed all these sins for you? So wife said, no, 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 no. I am not going to commit. I am not going to share anything with you. Like it is your duty to bring money and it is your duty to feed us. But if you are performing sins, you should only suffer. We have nothing to do with that. And children said, why should we suffer? Did we tell you to kill people? Like it is your duty, like that. So he comes to his senses. He thought that, oh, this is the family for whom I was sinning, and these people are only saying that I don't care. So then he comes back running to Narad Muni and he falls at the feet of Narad Muni and he says that for my family I performed so much sins, but they are not ready to share any sins. They are saying that you performed the sin, you acted badly, so you only suffer, they are saying. So please save me. What should I do? So Narad Muni says that there is only one way you can be free from all the sins. Your heart will be pure if you chant God's name. And what is that name? Chant Ram, 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 Ram. But he was so sinful, this Ratnakar was so sinful that his tongue could not chant the name of Ram. He was going to chant, he could not chant Ram's name only. The name is so pure, he could, and his tongue was so like habituated. I mean, in a sense that it had the habit of saying only wrong things. So it could not chant Ram's name only. So what he did, he said, no, I cannot chant the name that you are telling me to chant. So Narad Muni very compassionately said, okay, then we chant Mara, 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 Mara. Okay. That means die, die, die. It is opposite of Ram. Okay. So he started chanting. He said, yes, this I can chant because I have always been killing people, so I can chant Mara, 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 Mara. Like that he started chanting. And Narad Muni said, okay, keep chanting till you become purified. So he sits in a meditation and he starts chanting Mara, Mara, Ram, 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 Ram. So while chanting Mara, Mara, he starts chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. And slowly, slowly he gets completely purified and he is absorbed in the thoughts of Lord Ram. And he's chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. And he's not aware what is happening around him. He is not eating, he is not drinking, still he is alive simply by chanting. Can this happen? Yes, if you are chanting very purely. But right now, at our stage, we should eat properly prasad and then chant. Okay? So he was chanting and chanting and chanting. And there was one ant hill. Do you know what is ant hill? Where the ants live. Have you seen any ant hill? Where the ants they go inside, not in your house. Inside your house, they go in small holes. But if you go on the fields and if you see, then you will see ants live in an ant hill, like a small hill. They construct and in that they live. So there was big ant hill around this Ratnakar, the dacoit. Okay. And inside that, he was completely covered by ant hill, hmm, by the ants and ant hill. So when Narad Muni, after many, many years, he passed by the same forest, he started searching, where is this Ratnakar? Where is this Ratnakar? But then he heard a sound of Ram, 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 Ram coming from within the ant hill. So Narad Muni removed the ant hill. Inside that, there was one very effulgent Rishi. The dacoit become Rishi. The dacoit becomes saint simply by chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. Hmm. So that is how our this Ratnakar, he became a sage. And Narad Muni said that because you are surrounded by ant hill, in Sanskrit, ant hill is called as Valmik. Valmik. Valmika is ant hill. And therefore your name will be Valmiki. Have you heard of this name? Valmiki, who wrote Ramayana. Okay. So because you came out from ant hill, which is called as Valmik, your name will be Valmiki. Okay. You are Valmiki. So that by chanting Ram Nam, Ratnakar the dacoit became Valmiki the sage. And he was empowered by Brahmaji, he was empowered by Narad Muni to write entire pastimes of Lord Ram into the book Ramayana. Okay. So this is one pastime. There is another pastime about chanting the names. Okay. And this is regarding Janak Maharaj. Do you know who is Janak Maharaj? He is father of Mother Sita. Okay. Yeah, you know, already know. Some of you raised your hands. Father of Mother Sita. That means father-in-law of Lord Ram. Okay. So this Janak Maharaj, he went to hell one time. So you know who goes to hell? All those who perform very bad acts, those who steal, those who kill, those who tell lies, and those who act very badly, all of them go to hell. Okay. Those who mistreat others, all of them go to hell. So Janak Maharaj sees that there are many punishments given to them. Okay. Some were being boiled in a big in a big pot. Okay, some were pierced by arrows. Okay, some were dragged, some were put on a hot stove. Okay, and that is how that is how all of them were suffering and crying, save us, save us, save us. So so then Janak Maharaj could not tolerate their suffering because Vaishnava or saint cannot see other suffering. When you see others miserable, how do you feel? Do you feel good or do you feel bad? You feel bad, right? So Janak Maharaj also felt bad and he said that, oh Yamaraj, when I one time chanted Ram Naam, I give credit of that to all these people suffering in hell. Please deliver them. As soon as Janak Maharaj says that, all the residents of hell, their punishment is cancelled and they are relieved from the prison, and then they go and they again go to heavenly planets. Okay, so this is so beautiful. Okay, this is glory of Lord Ram's name. So one time, Mother Sita, uh, so she is when she is kidnapped by Ravana. So in Ashoka Vatika, there is a garden called Ashoka Vatika where there are many trees of Ashoka. Under that, Sita Devi was lamenting and feeling separation from Lord Ram. So she kept her life simply by chanting Ram, Ram, Nam. She was not eating, she was not taking anything. She was just chanting Ram, 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 and by which she could remember Lord Ram. So that is how, when we chant, we can remember God, and by which we can become really very happy. Okay? And there is one more pastime where Lord Shiva, do you know Lord Shiva? So Lord Shiva was actually on the Kailash mountain. It is very cold, like everywhere there is ice. And Lord Shiva sits in meditation and with closed eyes. He is chanting something. So his wife, Parvati Devi, she asked, oh my Lord, what are you chanting? What are you meditating? So he speaks of one verse, which I am going to show in front of you, and I am going to share with you. And you tell me and you repeat this after me. Okay, we are going to chant this verse and remember this verse. Okay, everybody can see this verse, so you can repeat after me, and then we will call upon, okay, uh, who is ready to chant. Okay, so I will unmute few of them if you raise your hand, but before that, you can repeat after me. You can see on the screen, right? Okay, now chant after me. Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranamabhistulyam Ramanama Varanane. So one more time. Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranamabhistulyam Ramanama Varanane. So one more time, third time. Okay. So you have to memorize this. Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame सहस्रनामभिस्तुल्यम् राम नाम वरानने. Okay, so let me see some raised hands. And okay, Krishi, can you chant?
राम रामेति रामेति
Ram Rameti Rameti.
राम रामेति रामेति
And next now, Ram Rameti Rameti.
राम रामेति रामेति
Okay, Rame Rame Manorame. Next one you chant, okay?
रमे राम रामे मनोरमे
Rame
सहस्र
Rame Manorame.
रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम विस्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने.
Oh, very good, very good. Now somebody
Thank you,
else.
Prabhuji.
Now Krishi, very good. Now let's see. We have here Deepak. Can you chant?
My name is Yogita Prabhu.
Yeah, you can
That is my dad's name.
unmute and you can chant, okay?
Okay. Rama Rameti Rameti Rama Rame Manorame Sahasranavisya Tulyam Rama Namam Varane.
Oh, very good, very good.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. And who else is there? Bhavya, can you chant?
Yeah. Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Bistulyam Rama Nama Varanane.
Very good, very good.
Prabhuji.
Who else is there? Pushpasara, can you chant?
Rama Rameti Rameti Rama Rame Manorame Sahasranam Vistulyam Rama Nama Varanane.
Oh, very good, very good. Very nice. You nicely all of you are chanting. Devahuti, can you chant? A small Devahuti here, I can see. Yes.
Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasra
Nama Vistulyam.
Rama Nama Varanane.
Oh, very good. Very nice. So, okay. So, we will understand the meaning now of this. So, this is Lord Shiva telling his wife Durga or Parvati, "O Varanana," means beautiful faced one, "I chant the holy name of Ram, 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 and thus enjoy this beautiful sound. This holy name of Ramchandra is equal to 1000 holy names of Lord Vishnu. Means 1000 Vishnu Naam, if you chant, that is equal to one Ram Naam. Okay? So this is the verse we chanted. So we are also going to chant one more, but later on. So you can memorize this verse. Those who didn't get chance, we will next for the next verse we will try to choose you. Okay. So now let me tell you another beautiful pastime. Okay, some funny pastimes. Now I told from scriptures. Okay, that means those are written in Ramayana and other scriptures. Now I am going to tell you some folk tales. That means folklores. So one time, Bibhishan, he is the younger brother of Ravana. So although Ravana, so there were four brother sisters. Okay, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Shurpanakha, and Vibhishan. Okay, among these first three were demons. Ravana was demon, very bad. Kumbhakarna was demon, always sleeping, very bad. Shurpanakha was also demon. So she had very Shurpanakha. Her teeth were like plows, big big plows, and her ears were like and her nails were like big like dust collectors. Have you seen dust collector? So her nails were like dust collector. Shurpanakha, very very bad woman, very demon. Okay, but this fourth one, Vibhishan, he was devotee of Lord Ram. He was very religious. Okay, so he wrote inside his house everywhere Ram, 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 Ram. Okay, so our Ravan became very angry. He said, "You are my younger brother, and you write my enemy's name everywhere inside your house. How dare? How dare you? How can you do like that? Hmm? You are my younger brother. You should be on my side." Like Ravana was like angry with his brother Vibhishan. So Vibhishan was very intelligent. So he said that, "Oh no, no, I am not writing your enemy's name. Your name is Ravana, which has Ra, and your wife's name is Mandodari, which has Ma. Therefore, I am writing Rama, means your and your wife's name I am writing everywhere." Okay. So Ravan becomes very happy and he says, "Okay, okay. Now I order that in Lanka everywhere, all the houses should have Ram, 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 like that." That is how Vibhishan fooled this Ravana. Okay. So there is another nice pastime. After entire war is over, Ravana is killed and everything happens. So Narad Muni asks Hanumanji, okay? So he says that, "Oh Hanumanji, I mean, how can you set fire to all people's house? It is very wrong to do. To set fire means you are responsible for killing them. You are responsible for harming them. How can you do that?" You remember Hanumanji when in he was sending message of Lord Ram to Mother Sita. After that, he what did he do? He was captured by Ravana's army and brought before Ravana. And Ravana said, "Oh, kill this Hanuman." So Bibhishan said, "No, no, no, no. Don't kill him. He is the messenger. Messenger should never be killed." So Ravana said, "Okay." He is so proud of his tail. Set his tail on fire. Okay, so they brought many cloths and they wrapped around his tail and they put oil on that and they set it on fire. So Hanumanji went all over the Lanka, burning all the houses except Bibhishana's house and except Ashok Vatika, where Sita Devi was kept. So Narad Muni said, "Oh, how can you set fire to people's house? It's very irreligious." So Hanumanji says, "No, no, no. Anyone who doesn't chant the name of Ram is like a dead person. So what do you do with the dead body? You burn them, right? So therefore I am doing religious rites for all of them who are dead, who are not chanting Ram's name, who are not remembering Ram. So therefore I set fire to every house." So our teachers, gurus, they say that whenever we forget God, we are like dead people, like unconscious dead. But when we remember God, then we are really alive. Okay. So this lesson we can learn from this pastime. And then there is one more one more pastime where when can Ram Nam be chanted? Okay. So there was one devotee of Lord Ram who would always chant Lord Ram's name. Ram, Ram, Ram. So one time he was going for answering nature's call, means going to washroom. And before that he was chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. So Hanumanji saw that and he said that, "Oh, you are so impure, you are going for nature's call, answering nature's call. That means going to washroom. So while going to washroom, how can you chant such a pure name, Ram, Ram, Ram?" So he said, "What can I do? I cannot stop chanting. My tongue keeps on chanting." So Hanumanji slaps him tightly on his face like this. Okay. And he says, stop chanting. You can chant only when you are pure. So like that. So then after this incident happens, he goes to Lord Ram and he sees that Lord Ram's face is completely red, as if somebody has slapped him. So he said, my lord, what happened to you? So Lord Ram says, Are you only slapped me and you are only asking what happened to me? So Hanumanji said, when did I slap you? I can never do that even in my dream. So Lord Ram says, my devotee was chanting my name and I am not different from my name. So when you slapped him, it is like I am receiving that slap. Okay. So that is one more pastime which shows that Lord Ram is not different from his name. Another beautiful pastime. So there is one more pastime from folklore. Folklore means in a folk tale it is told, but there are nice lessons from that. Okay. So Lord Ram wanted to build a bridge from Rameshwar to Lanka. Okay. Rameshwar is a place in South India. Lanka is a nearby country. So there is an ocean in between. So Lord Ram had to rescue Mother Sita. So he had to fight a war with Ravana. So he had to build a bridge. So the ocean god was not giving way. So our Lord Ram looked angrily at ocean and the water of ocean started boiling. Can you believe that? Like when you look at glass of water angrily, does it start boiling? No, you have to put it on stove, right? On gas, on fire. But when Lord Ram sees at the ocean started boiling. The steam started coming out. And all the fish inside, they felt disturbed. Hmm. So the ocean god came directly, Samudra Dev, and he said that, oh Lord Ram, please don't do that. You have come here to save all the living entities, not to destroy living entities. So I will give you a solution that you build a bridge on me. That way you can cross me. So Lord Ram, he accepted the obeisances of that Samudra Dev and he ordered his Vanar Sena that, oh, be ready, collect big, big boulders. You know what is boulder? Big stones or big rocks are called boulders. So collect them. So they went, Vanar Sena went everywhere, wherever there are hilly regions, and they picked up mountain peaks. Okay, that is how so strong they were. And they brought those mountain peaks and they tried to throw them in the ocean. They would sink to the ground, to the base of ocean. So they were thinking, how can we build the bridge if all the rocks are sinking? So what Hanumanji and others did, they wrote Ram Naam on each rock or each stone or each boulder. And when they threw it in the ocean, it floated. So Lord Ram's name has all the power because they did it with all faith, all conviction, and all devotion. Therefore, the rocks also floated. Similarly, our hearts are like rocks. Okay? Means our hearts have become hard like rocks because we don't remember God. But when we remember His name and put it on our hearts also can float. Okay? In love for Krishna, in love for Ram. Understand? You understand this? Although it is hard and it is very solid, still it can float. That is the lesson from this. Okay? So when Lord Ram said, oh, how are you making the rocks float? So the Vanaras, they answer that, oh Lord Ram, we are writing your name on it. And that is how we are able to float it. Okay. So Lord Ram says, okay, let me try. So he takes one stone without writing his name on it. And he throws in the ocean and it sinks to the base. So Lord Ram says, how is it possible? You are writing my name and then it is floating. But when I myself am throwing it and it is sinking, how is it? How is it? So then Hanumanji explains that, oh Lord Ram, your name is more powerful, more merciful than you. Although it is not different from you, it is more merciful than you, it is more powerful than you. Okay. So, one more pastime we will hear. So, there is one time when Ravana was so adamant he would not listen to Bibhishana's advice. Bibhishana was telling him that return Mother Sita, she doesn't belong to you, she belongs to Lord Ram, she is the potency, energy of Lord Ram. You have to return her to Lord Ram, otherwise, you will meet a very bad end. So Ravana won't listen. He would say, you are in my family and you are taking side of my enemy. Just get lost from here. And Vibhishana then goes to Rameshwar and takes the shelter of Lord Ram. He says that, oh, my elder brother is so demoniac. I don't want to serve him anymore. I want to serve you. Please give me shelter. So Lord Ram is there with all Vanara army. So Sugriva is the commander in chief. He says, no, 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 no. We should not give him shelter because he could be a spy. You know what spy is? Anybody knows who is a spy? Okay, some of you know. So a spy is the one who secretly goes to enemy's camp and watches all the details and comes to his home and tells his army that these are the secrets of the enemies. So he must be spying on us. We should not give him shelter. So then Hanumanji says, no, no, no. He cannot be a spy. Because when I went to Lanka and Ravana wanted to punish me, but he is the one who saved my life. So you should give him shelter. So then Lord Ram says, I declare that anyone who takes my shelter sincerely, I will save him, I will protect him. Okay. So now we are going to chant another verse, which is one we chanted Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Bistulyam Ramanama Varanane. Now we are going to chant another verse, which is also very beautiful. Which is I am going to share with you on the screen. All of you can see the screen. Okay. So this is Sakrid. You can chant after me. Sakrid Eva Prapanno Yas Tavasmi Iti Chayachate Abhayam Sarvada Tasmai Dadami Etad Vratam Mama. So I will chant and one line by line you can repeat after me. Sakrudeva Prapanno Yas Tavasmi Tichayachate Abhayam Sarvada Tasmai Dadamye Tadvratam Mama. One more time. Sakrudeva Prapanno Yas Tavasmi Tichayachate Abhayam Sarvada Tasmai Dadamye Tadvratam Mama. One more time. Sakrudeva Prapanno Yas Tavasmi Tichayachate Abhayam Sarvada Tasmai Dadamye Tadvratam Mama. So we will now, some of you have raised your hands. So Manveer, can you chant?
Sakradeva prapanno yas tavasmi tichayachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vratam mama.
Yes, very good, Manveer. Very nice. Our Hitagna Guna. Can you chant this verse?
Sakradeva prapanno yas tavasmi tichayachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vratam mama.
Oh, very good. You are Guna, Hitagna. And now Vrinda and Vishakha. Can you unmute? Can you chant?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Sakradeva prapanyo yes tavasmiti chayachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etadritam mama.
Oh, very good, very good. You are Vrinda or Vishakha?
Prabhuji, I'm Vrinda.
Vrinda. Oh, very good. Thank you. Let's see. Gopika, can you chant?
Sakradeva prapanno yastava smiti च यच्यते abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etadvratam mama.
Oh, very good. All of you, do you know this shloka already? I think. Nice. And please memorize this if you haven't. Okay. Siddhant, can you speak? Siddhant.
Yes. Sakra eva prapano yas savasmiti kaya kate abhayam sarvadam tasmai dadamay itadvartama.
Oh, very good. Very good. Now we will ask Anisha.
Yes, Prabhuji. Sakradeva Noyas Tava Smriti Chayachate Abhayam Sarvada Tasmai Dadami Etadvatam Mama.
Yes, very good. Now we will ask her. Radhesh now. Can you chant Radhesh?
Yes, Prabhu. Sakradeva prapanno yastava smiti च यच्यते
Abhayam.
Vayam sarvada tasmai dadami etadvatam mama.
Yes, thank you, Radhesh. Now, Kirtida, can you chant?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sakradeva prapannaya tava smiti chaya chate abhayam sarvada tasmai dada etadvratam mama.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Saisha, can you chant?
Sakradeva
Prapannoya.
yas
Tavasmi ticha yachate.
tava smiti
Yachate.
yachate abhavam yasrata
Tasmai
tasmai dadayamti
gadamyetat
dadayamtat
vratam mama.
pratam mama.
Yes, very good. Thank you. So I'll just explain what the meaning is. Rest of you who didn't get chance, maybe sometime next you will get chance. Okay. So I will explain the meaning. Sakrut means once. Eva prapanno, I am surrendered. I mean the ones who surrenders, one who is surrendered. Okay. Tavasmi, I am yours. Iticha yachate. And he begs for abhayam, means courage or fearlessness. Sarvada tasmai dadami. I always give them that courage. Etad vratam mama. This is my promise. So Lord Ram is promising. You can see here, it is my vow or promise that if one only once seriously surrenders unto me, Now, what does it mean? Surrender. Surrender means do what God says us to do and not do what He doesn't say us to do. He doesn't tell us to do. Okay, that is surrender. Simple. Whatever He tells us to do, we do. Whatever He tells us not to do, we don't do. That is surrender. And saying that, my dear Lord, from this day I am yours, and praise to me for courage. Please give me courage. Please give me fearlessness. Please save me. I shall immediately award courage to that person, and he will always remain safe from that time on. So, all of you have once chanted this verse, right? So, Lord Ram says, once who chants this verse, I will give him protection. So, all of you have chanted and heard so many times. So, Lord Ram will definitely give protection to all of you. Okay? So, so this is about uh, two verses we have chanted. Hmm. The previous verse was Rama Rameti Rameti, means chanting Ram Ram Ram, Rame Rame Manorame. My mind is attracted to this name, which is Manorama, pleasing to mind. Sahasranam Abhistulyam. Sahasranam means Vishnu's 1,000 names. Nama Abhistulyam is equal to Rama Nama Varanane, one name of Lord Ram, like that. And what we are chanting is Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which already has Krishna's name, Ram, Nam, everything. Therefore, it is called as Mahamantra. Mahamantra means which has everything. Okay. So now, to conclude, we just summarize what we just saw. We heard the pastime of Ratnakar becoming Valmiki. Now, who can tell why was he called Valmiki? Anyone can raise. Now you can unraise your hands and then again raise it. Anyone who knows? Okay. Guna, can you tell why is he called?
Prabhuji, Prabhuji,
Hmm. Because
Ratnakar, Ratnakar comes from ant hill, so he is called Valmiki.
yes, very good. Because he came from ant hill, and ant hill is called Valmik, therefore is called Valmiki. Okay. Now unraise your hands. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Then how did Janak Maharaj save all the residents of hell? Anybody knows? Okay, Manveer, can you tell?
Because he said that if I chanted the name of Rama even once, may that result be given to all those who are suffering in hell and may they be freed.
Yes, very good, Manveer. Thank you. Hmm? Now again, unraise your hands. Now again we will ask one few more questions. Okay. Okay. How did Hanumanji justify, or what did Hanumanji answer when Narad Muni asked him that why are you burning Lanka? Okay, Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, he answered like these are the people who don't chant Rama's names, and people who don't chant Ram's names are like dead people. So we can burn their bodies. So that's why I'm doing them.
Yes, thank you, Vrinda. Nice answer. Okay, and raise your hands again. So, why did Lord Ram's face become red? Now raise your hands again. Who can tell? Yogita, can you tell? Yogita, are you there? Acha, your hand was raised, so I thought you will answer. Okay. Who is there? Himakar, can you answer?
So I the
The Rama said that that you slapped me, and Hanuman said, when did I slap?
Hmm.
I didn't slap in my dreams also. Then Rama said, you slapped my devotee. It is like reflecting me that you pet me.
Yes, yes. Who slapped my devotee? You slapped my devotee was chanting my name. So it was like slapping me. Thank you, Himkar. And what did Hanumanji say? Why did Sugriv why did he tell Lord Ram not to give shelter to Bibhishan? Who can say? Raise your hand. Okay, Shriman.
Vibhishan told to Ram not because he thought
Sugriva told Lord Ram.
Sugriva told to Ram because he thought that Vibhishan was a spy.
Okay, okay. What does spy do? What does spy do?
He
Answer.
knows all the enemy's secrets and goes to his home and tells
Mhm.
his soldiers that about the enemy's weaknesses.
Yes, very good. Thank you. What was Hanumanji's reason why to give shelter to? This is the last question. Why to give shelter to Ram? I mean, why to give shelter to Bibhishan? Anyone knows? Okay, Pushpasara.
Because he was a devotee of Rama.
That is true, but what is the reason exactly? That is correct.
Rama gives shelter to anyone who takes his shelter.
That is also true. But why exactly Hanumanji thought that he is not a spy, he can be given shelter?
Because he saved his life.
Okay, because he saved his life. Very good, Pushpasara. Thank you. So, thank you, all of you. We are going to conclude here because I have some other seva to do. So, all of you are really nice kids. Very attentively you are hearing. Sorry, I couldn't give chance to all of you, but you are doing really well. I'm so happy that all of you are chanting so nicely, and all of you are. Remembering everything that is being spoken in the class. So be attentive like that, and may Lord Ram bless all of you. Hare Krishna.